Hey guys, my name is Jay Black. I am a realtor here in Monterey, and today I am hanging out with Reba from Sweet Rebas. Thanks for joining me.
You betcha.
Yeah, and how have you guys been? How have you been today?
Excellent. It's it's Monday.
It is Monday. That it is. But it's your day off.
It is my day off.
Well, there
yes.
you go.
So I've enjoyed myself. I got to see the sun for a minute, which is nice.
And not anymore, though,
Not
right?
anymore.
But anyway, so tell us a little bit about Sweet Rebas.
Well, we are sweets, mostly American style, old school. We do a lot of bars like brownies, blondies. We do a coconut joy, that's one of my favorites.
Okay.
Lots of cookies, chocolate chip, classic chocolate chip. I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong with a good chocolate chip cookie.
That's true.
And we do a few things that people don't necessarily know about. We do breakfast burritos.
Oh, okay.
And we do daily soup, and we do sandwiches. So we do a little bit of the savory stuff as well, but mostly cakes by the slice, cupcakes. You can order a custom cake, which not everybody knows. We do a lot of weddings, especially this time of year. So,
okay.
we cover as many bases as we can.
Wow. Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah. Wow. I did not know about the burritos.
I know, right?
Where, is that on your website or anything?
I don't think it is. It's just like on a need-to-know basis.
Got it. Well, it sounds like everybody might need to know about that.
I mean, really. Yeah, they're yummy too. And it started with my kids because I had leftover tater tots.
Okay.
And I threw some tater tots in their breakfast burritos, and they loved them. So we do scrambled eggs, cheese, tater tots, and salsa, and then you can add bacon or sausage if you want.
I have to add the bacon at least.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
What's life without bacon?
Right. Okay, good deal. That's really cool. And how did you get started? Why did you decide you wanted to start a bakery?
I've been baking my whole life. My grandmother was super into French cuisine and culture, loved Julia Childs. And so I grew up with her helping me. She showed me the basics. I remember making chocolate chip cookies with her as a very young child. And then as I grew up, I just became like the family baker, and I did all the birthday cakes and all the goodies, and I loved decorating cakes. And then years went by, and I got a job at Baskin-Robbins, and I became the head decorator for. So I would do all the clown cones and all the turtle pies and all that stuff, and I really enjoyed it, and just continued. And then when I had kids, the Food Network started, and all these amazing cake shows appeared. And I was just enthralled. Okay. And so my first real fondant decorated cake was for my oldest son, who's now 25. It was for his 7th birthday. Okay. And it was R2-D2. And it was really big, and I had no idea that you had to structure a cake. So by the time the party happened, R2 was leaning a little bit, and it was the greatest thing because my kid, he saw it, and he immediately was like, "Oh my gosh, Mom, it's so cool. It's like he's going fast." And I was like, "Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what it was for. I did that on purpose."
Yes, just for you, son. So that was my first foray into decorated cakes, and then I just started doing it for friends, and more people were like, "Hey, you should do this more often. Hey, can I buy a cake from you?" And I was terrified because I was just doing it from home, right?
Sure.
I didn't want to do it for the wrong person. And so finally, when my youngest started kindergarten, is when I got my cottage food permit. Okay. And then I could talk about it. Yeah. And it was the most freeing experience. So I started doing lots more cakes, and then we started doing the farmer's market. And then I met my fiance, and he totally stepped in, and between the two of us, it totally exploded.
Cool.
And then here we are at the show.
Here we are. Yeah. And at what point did you do a competition, right?
Yeah, I did Cake Wars.
Cake Wars. There we are.
Yeah, that was in 2016.
Okay.
I cried on national television.
Oh boy.
It was a very humbling experience. It's funny because like I said, Food Network became a thing. And I have seen probably every episode of Cake Wars, Cupcake Wars, all those. And I just loved them. And I remember thinking, it can't be as hard as they're making it look. It can't be. Well, it is. It is definitely as hard as it looks, if not harder. So it was quite the experience. I didn't come out the victor, but I also wasn't the first one voted off. So
where did you fall?
I think I came in 3rd. The coolest part about it was the head judge, Ron Ben Israel, told me that it was the best cake he'd ever tasted on the show, and one of the best cakes he'd ever tasted in his life. Wow. And I was like, I'm good to go. I know I'm not going to win. I will take it. Thank you very much. So
that'll work.
That was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was quite the experience.
I bet. Sounds like it. Yeah, nothing I want to do.
Yeah, it was challenging.
And what surprised you most since you opened a cake shop here?
How busy we are.
Okay.
I didn't expect that. We did a pop-up here. It was good enough turnout that we knew we had something that would work.
That would work.
And so those were the numbers we based our business on, and it has tripled, quadrupled, quintupled.
Wow.
It's way, way beyond what we ever anticipated. So it's, again, humbling because the folks around here, I grew up here, and they are our community, they're our people, and they have embraced this, and they love us, and we love them, and it's been really an awesome experience. So it's just, the surprising part is just kind of how busy we are. I had no idea.
It's a good surprise.
It is a good surprise.
It's stressful sometimes,
hard
I'm sure. Yeah.
and exhausting, but it's a great surprise, and I'm grateful every day. So
Good.
Yeah.
So other than your cakes, obviously, what would your customers say that they like most about Sweet Rebas?
I think they love our savory stuff. We get a lot of people that come and get quarts of soup, and they take them home. The breakfast burritos, again, are really popular with people. But I think, honestly, it's just a sense of community, because I'm here every day, and Mike, my fiance and also partner in this, is also here every day. And so we've gotten to know a lot of these people, and they're definitely they have become like family. I mean, we get invited to birthday parties, and like we get to come and experience and like come into these people's homes, and I think it's pretty cool.
What are some of your goals over the next year for Sweet Rebas?
Well, we're sort of toying with a few ideas.
Okay.
You know, I'd love to expand. We're not quite sure what that looks like.
Okay.
Ideally, we'd like to open a second location somewhere on the peninsula, maybe just a satellite. You know, I'd love to do cookies. I'd love to do a cookie delivery service. That'd be I would love to do that, but we'll see. The remodel's a big one.
Okay.
You know, we're going to open up the front of the store and make it truly like old school street side cafe style. Open up the windows, like window service. It keeps everybody safe. It gives us more room to work in the shop, and we'll be able to offer more items to our customers. I'd love to start offering take-home quarts of soup and like even take and bake cookie dough, like good stuff like that. More sandwiches, I'd love to do picnic lunches for folks heading down the coast for the day. You know, grab a picnic lunch and a goodie.
What's one of your favorite parts about being a member of the Monterey Peninsula community?
I think for me, it is truly just a sense of community it's my heart, my soul, like my kids, my family, we're all part of it. So it's pretty amazing. We're very lucky to have this.
We love it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really great since we've been here. We've noticed the same thing. It's
It takes a minute.
It does, because what happens a lot as well that people don't realize is that you move in and you're like, oh, well, you're going to be gone in 2 years.
Right.
So once you have stuck it out a little bit, then it really that's when you really start to become a part of it. Anything else that we all should know about Sweet Rebas?
I don't know. I think that's about it.
Okay.
Just come in and get some goodies.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. And I'll link to her website and Instagram and Facebook all in the description as well, so that we can all find that.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Social media.
It's great. We can see all the amazing cakes she makes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do post a lot of cakes. My phone is like kids and cakes.
Kids and cakes. Good deal. Well, thanks for joining us, and thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been great.
It was nice.